Alright, we're ready.
We're good?
Yeah, we are. Welcome back to Eternal Darkness. We are Edward in the 50s exploring the ancient underground city underneath his house.
Best basement ever.
You know, the architecture sort of reminds me of the Trapper dimension.
Well, it's supposed to, because the Trapper dimension is like...
Oh, it's an extension of this?
Yeah, it's like timeless.
And this is the Stargate!
Yep.
Look at it, it's a fucking Stargate.
Yes, it is. Can you travel to untold worlds from here?
Not exactly.
Oh, I see the pedestals for the,
Yeah.
for the things are here.
Oh, dispel.
Let's see this. On the subject of creepy fish monsters, let's see, another one that comes to mind was a jellyfish, like a giant red jellyfish that's taller than you are.
Oh yeah, a Japanese man of war.
No, it wasn't a man of war, it was just a really huge red thing.
Oh.
I don't know if it's deadly or not, but it's huge. Like, you could fit in it. Like, if the thing was capable of doing so, it could eat you whole.
Okay.
What just happened?
I need to set each rune into the circle.
Are you a zombie?
No.
Oh, it's just the lighting. Yeah.
Basically, I wanted to actually build this city in Minecraft. So I
God,
thought
where
it'd
the
be
hell
awesome.
are we?
xel'lotath.
But basically, around the city, there's these. This is why it reminds me of Xerxes. Think Xerxes?
Xerxes is Brotherhood.
Oh. This is why it reminds me of Brotherhood, is because, the not Brotherhood version. Basically, the entire city is not only a city, it's a giant rune.
A giant what?
Rune.
Room.
It's a giant rune circle.
Ah.
So you set in the different runes, and then it's a
Ow!
giant
Fuck
magic
you!
spell that uses the city in its...
Right.
Basically, the city was built as a giant thing.
That's where you can't go.
Where are you?
What's
Fuck! Where'd you go, you freaky fish thing?
that? I am not the freaky fish guy. Oh. More satisfying way to get rid of them anyway.
Do you think he's better than the Awesome Monk or not?
Edward?
Yeah.
Oh no, the Awesome Monk wins.
Okay. I think so too.
Because he was able to wield the two-headed sword one-handed. Maybe the reason he looks particularly epic is because he's compared to Anthony, and we all know how that went.
Yeah. This game reminds me of a game I'm not allowed to talk about because I'm in the alpha for it.
You're not allowed to talk about it?
Yeah, you actually... One of the reasons you won't see me playing this specific game on the channel yet, but me and Chapel really wanted to, but you actually have to sign an agreement that you won't talk about it or videotape it or post pictures of it because it's in a closed public alpha.
Oh, that's why you and Chapel had to make the videos listed.
No. We haven't made videos of that one. The reason we made the other videos unlisted, like the other Let's Plays that we're doing, is because I want to do the entire Let's Play or most of the Let's Play before I start uploading. So that you have filler when you need it, and so I don't have to do editing between. A single episode is not really all that long of game. I like playing a game by sitting down and playing it, not just continually playing it 15 minutes every time. So I played for like 3 hours last time, and I have like 10 episodes.
Nice. Well, you sure showed that thing.
Is your computer running a fan?
Is my what?
Is your computer overheating or something?
No, why?
It just sounds like it's running a fan.
The Mac computers are infamous for having really slow fans, so I persuaded it to run faster.
You hacked it.
Yeah, actually,
You overclocked it.
not dangerously so, but
Yeah.
it's just that when you're when you're working with videos, it makes the computer really hot.
Yeah. Macs are very... The one thing that I don't make fun of Macs for is their ability to edit video. Granted,
I'm able to do a lot of serious media projects with it. That's why I have one.
Yeah, whereas the...
Because I'm making videos, I'm working on a webcomic, I'm doing animations. I gotta make sure I can actually do that stuff, and I get a lot of slowdown when I'm working on PCs.
Yeah. PCs are good for other types of work,
Yeah.
which most people do the other types of work. That's why most people don't.
Because they are productive members of society.
Yeah, lame. That's it.
Yeah.
Hey.
Well, no, we don't want the people thinking that we're endorsing Macs over PCs.
I was just quoting DBZ abridged.
Argon.
You know, a whole bunch of them will only be able to be Argon. Because
Oh, I see. You're going to a bunch of different towers,
Yeah.
and you're
I'm building a giant circle.
nice. You have to keep finding the same monster over and over each time.
Well, no, I have to go through different rooms. Each,
You know what
each
I was
room
wondering?
has a whole bunch of random crap in it, but most of them have the krill.
That sounds frustrating.
Very.
Does the mist drain something? I forget.
I think it's just creepy. If anything drains you of anything in the game, the meter shows up on the left.
Yeah, I know. One of the rooms, if I remember correctly, when you walk in the mist, it actually drains your sanity.
Huh.
But I don't know.
Yeah, you might be right.
Wait, so the revolver that you have now is not the revolver you have in the future? 'Cause this is a 6-shot,
Yep.
but one of the future's a 5-shot.
Correct.
I wonder if that's an oversight or if it's actually supposed to be like that.
I'm gonna suppose to. If they didn't care about it being a different one, they wouldn't have bothered to program a second one. They just would have put it in.
That's true.
It takes more time to actually make it less efficient. Hi.
Oh, but I should just reminded of something. I started watching something and I actually subscribed to a channel. She's pretty damn awesome. You should look up a channel called My Hartro, something like that. Hardo.
Hardo?
Harto. It's like Heart-O.
I see.
It's My Drunk Kitchen. It's a girl who cooks while she's really drunk, and it's absolutely hilarious. Reminds me of my roommates.
Now this monster just seems tedious.
It is incredibly tedious.
Do the other ones do the same thing?
Yeah.
Okay, because I never could figure out if they were different or if they were all just different models.
Relax, Edward. You're doing fine. You've experienced worse, Edward.
Actually, who hadn't yet?
You can't handle the tediousness.
You can't
No!
You can't handle the deep sea squid.
This is so dull!
The monotony! The monotony! There you go.
I'll see you in Mariana's Trench.
You get a lot of sand back for killing those.
It's rightly deserved.
In some ways, it's kind of sad. In some ways, it's kind of sad too, because you're killing something that's like over 1,000 something years old.
But it's evil.
Gosh, it's a dick.
No, it's
That'd be like feeling pity for Pius Augustus. And he's pure evil.
This is actually the reason in Fallout New Vegas why I couldn't bring myself to kill House. Is because he's so old.
I haven't played New Vegas. I have no idea what you're talking about.
In New Vegas, there is a.
Oh, hey, the ruins are on the
In New
walls.
Vegas, one of the main guys that you work for is Dr. House. Put it in a long story short, he's a guy in a tube. But he's a really, really old guy in a tube. He's a guy from pre-war. And he's really, really smart. And the reason I couldn't bring myself to destroy him is because he's really smart. He could do a lot for humanity.
Yeah, but it's different. But it's very different in this case because what can those?
No, I know. I just meant it's kind of like, in one way, it's like, yeah, it's evil.
Like in this case, it's more like deciding not to get a vaccine to kill a bacteria because it's 1,000 years old and they don't want to get rid of antiquity.
Oh, balls, you prick.
I just meant in terms of it's really old and technically they're being like edged on by Pius, so they might not be naturally evil. You don't know.
Well, they're aligned with Ulialf.
The Ulialf is evil.
Yes.
Oh.
Very, very. That's why they're blue.
I'm misinformed.
Granted, I might feel sympathy if they were aligned with Enteroth, though.
Yeah, but they're not.
Okay.
Yeah.
The only...
My God!
Crap.
Trapper! Yeah, go get Sandy.
I think I'd rather...
Magic. Just
I'd
want to
rather
get out.
just leave.
Yeah.
Fuck off!
Oh yeah, when you teleport stuff here, you notice that guy there?
Yeah.
He was the dude from
Yeah, that's the body that we teleported.
Oh yeah.
When you're a trapper and you teleport things here that are static, or you teleport things in the game that are static, they'll stay in the trapper dimension. So trapper dimension is beyond space and time.
Oh.
So technically, it's like being inside the TARDIS and crashing into the DeLorean.
Oh, you bitch!
Did he revive?
No, he hasn't died yet.
Oh.
The other thing is, technically with the trapper dimension, you could technically meet your family members while you're in there.
It's just that these characters haven't.
It's just I don't think they programmed it. But technically, you could be walking in the trapper dimension at the same time, at the same instant, not really time, as one of your family members from the past or present, from the past or future, because it exists magically.
Like, say, Alexandra could run into Maximilian, or Paul Luther could run into Anthony.
Yeah.
Is a horrible zombie man. And they could both wield the same gun.
Or Anthony could run into himself.
That'd just be weird. Actually, I don't think it would work like that.
Well, I meant, because he lived for so long, the zombie Anthony could run into a big hole. So, other types of sea fish that you're talking about?
God, what other sea fish?
mean, I know giant squids are pretty damn scary.
Yeah.
The ones that like their eyes are larger than mine.
Yeah. There are a lot of things in the deep sea that can and will kill you.
That's assuming that you don't die from the sea first.
Assuming you don't get killed by the pressure. God, can you imagine? Going into the deep sea, not dying of the pressure of being stuck down there?
So this is what happens if you throw a like a Pirates of the Caribbean kind of person.
I was thinking more like if you if eventually somebody invents a really like a suit that's capable of withstanding that sort of pressure.
Well, they do.
No, like an actual suit where you can actually maintain your dexterity as you go underwater.
Oh.
Like you could actually.
So I mean, they do have hard shells.
No, but I don't mean like a sphere. I mean like actually going into.
Well, they have these things that are they kind of are like personal bathyspheres, but they have arms that you can go like this with and you walk. So it's basically you're a walking submarine, but they're kind of hard. They're kind of hard to find because they're usually you have to have air. You have to have an air supply. They're usually not air supply.
Yeah.
It's a liquid. It's a liquid system that you basically you fill the air pockets in your lungs with this liquid, and it transfers oxygen. But the liquid is expensive, and you technically drown in it.
Yeah, you have to drown in it first. It's really, really terrible.
That sounds like a horrible way to do expeditions.
Yeah, you literally drown yourself in this goo, and then you can breathe the goo.
Who was the brave man who first attempted this? If they didn't force someone to do it.
It honestly probably was military first off.
Oh, probably.
The military actually has this chemical at the moment that actually makes it so you do not have to sleep. They used it on someone for like 3 weeks straight. They were fine, but they have to keep you under psychiatric watch and stuff because
you're not sleeping.
Because when you don't sleep, you don't dream, and you don't dream.
Your brain doesn't defrag.
Yeah, but they were developing it for snipers and stuff, and it probably will never be open to the public anytime soon. Only because it's
or if it will, it'll be really expensive,
or a dumbed down version of it. So it would be
or
like
on the black market.
Yeah, like a patch that would make it so you wouldn't have to sleep, or it would be like an alternate to caffeine.
Yeah. But anyway, back to the subject of sea fish. I was actually referring to a sort of scenario where not like a bathysphere or anything like that, but actually like a suit like that would allow you to maintain your dexterity while you're underwater. Yeah, the suit that I'm talking about, it's basically like you're wearing. I know what you're talking about. It's a sphere that you can move your hands in. I understand. I was talking about the hypothetical situation where you could actually have dexterity, but you'd still be stuck about 2.5 miles underneath the ocean floor. Underneath the ocean. No, the floor. God.
Have you ever seen the inside of oil rigs?
No, I can't say I've seen one of those.
I was watching a thing actually. It was by one of the guys that was on Top Gear, and I don't remember his name, but he was at the bottom of one of the supports for it. And they were actually so far under water that you could actually hear the water movement on the outside of it.
Huh.
They were so far under that they were saying if the lights went out, you would literally be in pitch black darkness.
That sounds unpleasant. Do they kill each other?
The blue one killed the red one.
They're inside an air pocket, but they actually have to allow so much amount of water to come in and pump out because the pressure's so high they actually will crack apart if they try to plumb over this.
Right. I don't really know how it works, but I get the idea. I don't get the major science behind it, but I get the concept. Something to do with water pressure when you're really that far deep.
Yeah, well, water exerts like a pound per foot, I think, which is a psi.
Yeah.
Uh,
That's mass a square inch.
That's not square. Pound foot is.
No, you're alright. Jeez, how many more pillars do you have?
A lot.
No, did this?
A lot more than this?
When did this game come out?
I have activated a third of it. I'm working on the next one.
Yeah,
There is-
this is where the game gets a little tedious.
Actually, if you got it somehow wrong, then that would be...
Well, then you just have to go back.
Oh, jeez. Actually, I should probably stop the recording now.
Okay.
Taking a quick break, everyone. We'll be back in a minute or so. Or in your case, a couple of days.